Yo, this is RV, and today I'm doing review of the anime series. Uh, just hear the name Kangen Ashura, Kangen Ashura. So it's a Netflix exclusive anime. Now, what do I mean? It's Netflix exclusive. It was released on Netflix, but it's not a Netflix original. It was in association with Netflix, because anime are basically from Japan, and they are invented from the manga comics. Manga is a umbrella term for comics in Japan. So yeah, so IMBD has rated 8 out of 10, and it's properly and very adequately rated. So yeah, so like all the animes, now what I'm going to utter words out of my mouth will be an umbrella for the animes. So those who want to get a real 101 lesson of what animes are, so here it is. Anime are Japanese cartoons basically, but they have surpassed Western cartoons a lot, and in terms of everything, I mean, whatever you can point your finger out. So Kangen Ashura's concept, it's way above, way above, way ahead. So the concept is very mind blowing actually, and the story is well scripted, well edited, well detailed, and well delivered. So all these four factors are very important, because even if a script is very good, it has to be delivered properly. Okay. The visuals, obviously, those are computer animated graphics, so there's not a lot to talk about the visuals. You'll enjoy the visuals. So yeah, the characters are one of the USPs of animes, because you cannot find all these characters anywhere else. I mean, these character stories and concepts are so out of this world. You can't even try to imagine it. These Japanese people make such big and mind-blowing characters and animes. So the term anime, Anime, refers to Japanese cartoons. So okay, so what I have described has everything is there in this anime series I'm reviewing, and these are umbrella characters. I mean, they can be found in each and every anime. It's not that every anime is good. Obviously there are bad ones and there are good ones, but yes, the concepts what you find in any anime, whichever you pick, whichever you put your finger on, they will have a very different concept, way above. I mean, I told you, as I mentioned earlier, you can't even begin to imagine it. So that is a very it's the greatest thing, I think, of animes. Okay. So the hero of the anime series, Omaha. So it's his name, and he is in the focus in first 2-3 episodes, uh, 4 to 5 episodes, and there are basically 2 seasons. Each season has 12 to 13 episodes. So the first season starts with the lead character, and in the first 4 to 5 episodes, he has been highlighted well, and his characters are highlighted way more, and you will get the energizing, you'll get a lot of energy when you watch these first 4 5 episodes. I mean, you will not be able to even resist even a single episode. You will have to watch both the seasons till the end, and anyways you can finish it. Each episode is of 22 minutes, so there are only 24 episodes in total to watch, and you can do it in a day, or in half a day. So yeah, so so Oma has exceptional fighting characteristics. and he fights his opponents. He brawls with his opponents with high vigor and tenacity. And I mean, there are some techniques which drive his power, which comes from out of this world. And when I mean out of this world, it's literally out of this world. I mean, out of the human realm. So you can understand what they want to and they have shown in this anime, or at least you can try to imagine it. So and let me specify the genre. It's combat sports, fighting, violence genre. So don't misunderstand for it as a sci-fi. It's not at all sci-fi. But if you see the anime and who are familiar with anime, they'll understand that's not sci-fi. For first timers, obviously it'll feel over the top. But once you get to know the to get once you get familiar with animes, you know, so in anime terms, what is sci-fi and what is not sci-fi. So yeah, so a fair warning for all the teens and underage, please don't watch it. It's very violent, and bad words have also been used in this series. So stay away. So adults, which people who, this is a shout out to people who love violence, combat sports. This is a series for you, and you ought to watch it. And I love violence and combat sports, at least to watch, and I can connect and you can connect with me. So yeah, so salute to all those people who like violence and combat sports in their TV series. So yeah, so now basically I'll start with the story. What is there's this everything is placed in Japan, and there are businessmen, and they have a very gruesome, violent background of their elders and their predecessors. And their predecessors were in underworld, and they fought their way to become big businessmen, and they have earned a lot and lots of money. And now they still have connections to the underworld, but on the surface they are big businessmen. And there are lots of them, so they settle their disputes by hiring combat sports or any fighting person, and make them fight with each other to compete. And whoever wins, he is the winner, and what he takes away with all the deals and the riches, and whatever the loser has promised the winner. So this is how they settle matters, and this is how the things work there. So this is the nexus of sports, underworld, and businesses, and all of this works in shadow. Nobody knows them, and there are a lot of detailed factors which I will not be able to mention in this review, because there are lots and lots. As I told you, animes are very detailed, and these have been very much well delivered. This anime series also has been well delivered to the viewers, so they can understand everything. So rather, I say you should watch it. Okay, so this is the base, and Oma is the lead character, and he fights his way to the top. So first season is mostly the background story, and Oma highlighted. All the fighters have been introduced. Some of them have been introduced, and there are lots and lots of fighters. And second season is about the competition which takes place. So yeah, so I won't say what Omaha is and what exactly does he wins in the end or no, because that's the suspense. You should watch the anime for it, because if I reveal it, there's no, you will not enjoy it at all. Okay, so Oma is not the only fighter, and there are lots of fighters, and each and every fighter has a different technique, has different plays different sports, and has different fighting techniques, and all have been described in detail in the background in this anime, so that people can understand. And their level is at a different level. I mean, they're not humans, frankly. They are humans in the disguise of humans, and their fighting techniques, I don't even have the words to describe it. It's way out of this world. It's mind blowing, it's mind boggling. Yeah. So this is how this anime is. And so the script is very nice, as usual. The direction is also very nice, as usual. The story, the concept, is it's awesome. Violence genre, and the cinematography, editing is also very nice. A little poor editing, but other things make up for the fact. Now there are some little bit of facts which have been above my head, and which will be above every somebody, which will be which will go above the head of the viewers, some bits here and there, but that is not a thing to worry. And there's a lot of information to grasp, so you don't even realize it. So yeah. So my rating, viewer's choice rating, will be around 4 stars. And see, uh, this is an anime, so I will have to rate it from the point of view of first time viewer, and from the point of view of regular anime viewer, and critics review. So critics review will be around 4.25 stars, and anime review, anime regular anime watchers review will be review rating will be around 4 stars out of 5. And first time watcher will now this now there are some serials, some anime TV series, which they are very climactic. This is not one of them. There's a climax in the season 1, and then in season 2 it flattens out. So it's not that the first time watcher will be very glued and amazed with it. He will be amazed, but not so much as the other anime. There are some animes which are better and very climactic, and step by step the climax just keeps on going up. So this is not one of them. That doesn't mean it's not a good one. So first time watcher review rating will be around 3.5 stars out of 5. So 3 ratings have been presented. I think people will be able to connect more with 3 types of ratings. So yeah. So I highly recommend to watch it. It's really awesome. And me being a anime fan, I try to give as unbiased review as it can be, because I'm a very big fan of anime. But I try to give unbiased review because self-righteousness and justice is very big attributes, and I always endeavor to have them in me. So yeah, peace out.